PSA is a place where you can go to authenticate your items, specifically signatures and sports cards. If you want to know if something is real, you can mail it into PSA, and if it's real, they'll shoot you back. Now look guys, this is not cheap, and the turnaround time is not as fast as you would like. However, you can submit your trading cards, you can submit basketballs, basically autographs, because that is what we are here for. We're here to talk about autographs. As of recently, we know that Jacob Frank and Sky Frank, Jason David Frank's kids are selling new autographs of Jason David Frank, right? And if you don't believe me, you go to this JDF exclusive merchandise and you can see everything for sale. Now, Francis did say, hey, some of these items are real. However, there is one that is just sticking out. You're like, well, which one is it? We already talked about this one and how it was the ink on it from the gold, where someone said, hey, it's signed in gold, but this gold Sharpie didn't come out till 2011 or something. Shout out to Art Heirloom. Said, hey, it didn't come out till 2011. And then we move over. You're like, well, what else? We have this one right here. This is the card that is currently being sold by both Jacob and Sky. Or Sky was selling it via DMs. Jacob was selling it via eBay. eBay is a very interesting site. You can get banned for selling fake merch on eBay. So what we ended up doing, well, not we, there's a specific person in the chat, and if you're on Henry Court, you are well aware of what happened. They said, hey, can you verify this authenticity of this card? And you're like, wait. Did someone pay their hard-earned money to see if this card is real? Well, not exactly, but the short answer is yes. So what ended up happening was they went through PSA and they said, hey, PSA, can you verify if this card is real if I give you the posting? And PSA said, yes, we can tell you if it's real or likely not real, but to further to confirm if it's real or not, you would have to send it in. Okay. And they're like, well, I don't want to send it in, but can you still verify it? Because I'm not purchasing it if you don't say it's real. So what they do? They sent their money in, right? You like, holy shit. And you could probably see it if you just scroll down. Hey, they just asked for a quick opinion, and they requested for the item described as, own a piece of the movie history with the Legend of the White Dragon 3.5x2 promo business card signed by the legendary JDF, a must-have for the movie memorabilia. This is basically the eBay link. And they came back and said, hey, this is likely not genuine, as in fake, as in fugazi, as in cubic zirconium of diamonds, if you will. Now, look, guys, remember guys, this is just them putting their, hey, this is likely not genuine. And to further prove it, if you look at this number, 49992, this was rendered on the 24th, and you go back to the Legend of the White Dragon. If you scroll down to the description, I know I saw it. There we go, right here in this corner, right here, item number 49992. You go to the PSA. Hey, this is on their website, by the way. So like you could type in the requested ID and it'd be like, oh, yep, yeah, there we go, right here. Own a piece of this. It's on eBay. Here's the auction lot number. And yeah, likely not genuine. So guys,
dig, bro. You like to dig.
This is the first piece of the puzzle of showing that this signature right here is likely not genuine. Now, I know there are some other items on the list for sale through Jacob Frank, but you might want to pay the $50 before you spend 300 or even 6,000. I don't know where the hell they getting these prices from to verify it. But this is a huge deal. The fact that someone is posting something, and PSA is not some rinky-dink organization. This is the organization. Hey, you want to know something real? You have PSA. This is up there with like a CGC. Okay, but I know people in the chat like, no, they signed them. We got the Simps in the chat like, no, she would never lie. They would never sell fakes. Well, according to PSA and their quick opinion on the item posted, this is likely not a genuine item. And this speaks volumes for all the collectors, all the people who may have purchased something. Now, look, there is some legal ramifications, like if you were to actually purchase one and it was to come back fake, where you can take it up with law enforcement. And since it's committed a crime that's committed to like probably the postal service, it will carry a heavier offense, if you will. But what do you think about it? And let me call the person who is responsible for finding this. Let me get him up here. Calling. Gotta wait on him to answer. All right. Hello, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Let's let this be known. Let me set the stage for you, because this is the man of the hour. I'm not gonna say I've known him, but we've spoken for probably over a year at this point, and people just don't know. So,
Right.
Dark Viper, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, man. It's nice to finally chat with you face to face. I see your face all the time.
Yes, and we've talked a lot. You've never hit the link. This is the first time you have hit the link, and you've been around since the old JDF days.
Right.
Day oneer. So what made you go out to get this Legend of the White Dragon card verified?
So I was fine after the story concluded. I was like, yeah, everything's good. We had all the information we needed. I thought Sky was going to go off to her music thing. I was fine with that. I thought they were just going to kind of disappear. And I just started to ninja watch in the background. I was just hanging out, and I saw the ASJ stuff. And then all of a sudden you posted the cards. And I know Francis has said this before. Immediately, I'm like, that's the 1990 signature. I was like, that's BS. I was like, the J doesn't match, just like Francis said. I was like, this is all. So after you posted that, it really kind of lit me up, because I'm like, I thought they were just kind of step back a little bit, and do their own thing. But now they're taking advantage of other people. And it just didn't feel right with me. So I went online, and I saw that she was actually posting on Facebook. She was selling this stuff, and she was going to be at a con, and she was going to be selling her own signature. And I'm like, no. I was like, people need to know what's going on. And then, as you know, she fired off pretty quick.
What did you think of her firing off pretty quick on? It just looked like fans just questioning about the prices.
So I kind of expected that. I thought it was par for the course.
Okay. All right.
After, like I said, I've been here since day one. I know her personality. I know what she's after. I just think that how she went about it is not, there's nothing attractive about that lifestyle or anything like that. There's nothing, that really makes it, threatening or intimidating. We're just trying to show the facts and the information. But yeah, like the direct responses, and because I work from home, I'm always on my systems. The direct responses I could only see on a pop-up. So when they came up on the side, and by the time I went to go and click on them, they were gone. It was a long, I'm a Henry simp. I'm not a real fan. I don't deserve an autograph.
Henry, fuck you, your fake ass.
Oh yeah. You did have the conversation, and by the time I saw it, you posted it in Henry Court. By the time you went back, it was gone. And she said, have your boy Ace holler at me or something. Like she's not aware of the people who can authenticate the signatures.
Right. Absolutely. And
go ahead.
Go ahead. See, you and I, we're cut from the same cloth. No, like the things she went off with in the story particulars, like she talks about how her dad pre-signed hundreds of these. And I don't know if Francis can verify this, but like I've had friends who are big fans of JDF. Like he was very important to me as a child and everything I went through. I had a cameo from him that everybody's seen. But they've seen the box that he carried with him, the case they called it, and it had all those cards in it, the business cards, Train Me JDF. And he said not a single one of them was signed. And you know just as well as I do, it was about the act of signing something for somebody, giving them that. He was very much about that and making sure, no fan left behind, last fan standing.
Yeah. Now, do you think Sky watches the stream? Do you think she's going to respond to this new information that Jacob's card is likely not genuine, considering she's selling the same cards?
I'd be surprised if she responds. I know I won't be able to see it, so I hope people post it in Henry Cord. But some of the stuff that it was very colorful, you're on top of hate monger, you're just, jaded because, no woman will stay with you. And
God.
Yeah.
He said, Francis said he didn't pre-sign unless, he wouldn't pre-sign unless he left at a show for staff members. So he may pre-sign for staff members. But by and large, you heard the same story that I heard, that he didn't sign those business cards. And the rumors of Jacob being known for forging his father's signature has happened in the past, but his dad would take care of that. Do you think that people like Sky will still be in attendance at Ranger Stop?
Yep. She's gonna milk it as long as she can.
Holy shit. You think she'll still continue to sell signatures?
As long as people will be willing to buy them.
Damn. What mess?
And she's using the Frank name too, so and it draws a lot of confusion to the people that are outside of the community. Because you have Jenna and Sky there at the same time.
Are they going to be at Ranger Stop at the same time? Are they both scheduled to be there?
That I'm not sure, but haven't they done that before? Haven't they been in cons together before?
Never.
Oh, okay.
Never. To my knowledge, never. It may be like some unwritten clause there. But it is finally...
yeah.
It is so good to have you on the stream, to be with this hate monger over here. Let's get some hot takes from you before we get you out of here. The future of Power Rangers, is it dying or is it going to survive the test of time?
I don't know. Have you seen the latest with the tire helmets?
I have not.
It's a little interesting. But as far as the toys and everything here go, moving to Playmate, we'll just have to see what happens. I know they do the TMNT toys. And yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. I hope somebody can revive this and bring, some new life to the toys. But only time's gonna tell. I think it's done for, unfortunately.
Okay. Now let's get to know you and your fandom. What age did you get into Power Rangers?
Oh boy. So probably 7 or 8.
Damn.
Oh yeah. So, I at a young age lost my father. Had a bunch of things happening. So in my mind, whenever life knocked you down or something like that, it was the White Ranger. Get back up, Ranger. You can do this. That was always in my head. So it was a huge hit when JDF lost, and I really not to harp too much, but I really got to thank you, because you had the same exact questions, everything right from the start. It felt like I had some place to turn to whenever, because not to, seem demasculated or whatever, but like I cried when JDF passed away, and you gave me the outlet for that too by doing what you do.
Well, look, man, guys, I think I was just, if you were here for my first JDF stream, I was like, look, I had questions just like everyone had questions. It was like, I think someone was like, can you get the divorced copy? I was like, fuck yeah, I can get the divorced copy. And then the rest is, we just start going down the JDF rabbit hole, man. And hey, it was therapeutic for me as well. It was, hey, I'm getting the answers just as y'all getting the answers. And I think a lot of people may have gotten some closure from them JDF streams, man. They were 100%. Powerful. But any last words, Dark Viper? I can't believe you've unveiled a small piece of the puzzle, because you are aware of the bigger piece, but we're not going to talk about the bigger piece. But this likely not genuine, I think, is going to permeate the community.
The last thing I'll say is the funny thing is she said I'm delusional. And the delusional fact is, insisting on something even though there's irreputable facts the other way. Who's the delusional one here? And it was blatantly obvious. I know some of the other stuff are real, but the cards, come on now. Stop selling the card.
I hope they stop selling these cards, but as long as there are people willing to pay for them, even after they watch this stream and PSA put the stamp of, hey, this is likely not a genuine item. Okay, this is likely not real, not a real signature. That should be enough to pause people to not purchase this signature. And furthermore, if I'm a fan, I look, it only costs what, $50, right, to do this?
Less than that. I think it was $20 altogether.
$20 to figure out if your $300 or $100 signature is real, guys. And look, if you're going to invest in it, I would literally love to see if this one is real. This gold one.
Right, and they're buried at the bottom too. So most of the links inside of eBay, you can find the PSA link to get the quick opinion.
Oh, wow. Well, this is our guy, Dark Viper, long-time listener, first time coming up. We appreciate you digging into this and getting the goddamn job done, man.
You dig, bro. You like to dig.
Resilient Army, man.
for life, y'all. For life.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you. I'll hit you in the DMs after the stream.
Thank you very much, buddy.
All right. Peace. That was Dark Viper, everybody. What'd you guys think? He took it to where people wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And Chanzo, my brother.